There are the forwards. Houdini is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox. With the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about...
But
I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
In two seconds.
And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and in 2 seconds laid it.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that.
That's fast.
Yeah. That's jet-like.
Thus the name.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Beverley, the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverley. Right side George. Over Barrett. That one wide left.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Trying to get open is Robinson, and Barrett gets it to go.
Well, the hustle from R.J. on the offensive end was tremendous.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Houdini, defended by Beverley. Knox misses the 3. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Leonard attacking. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
No good from Houdini. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. They're coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And the rejection by Harrell.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Here's Houdini. Drains it from beyond the arc. Houdini's got 6 points.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. Who would you give the ball to now for a game-deciding 3?
Game-deciding 3. Steph Curry's number 1. Klay Thompson's number 2. Ray Allen's retired, so I'll go with Trae Young.
Ooh, what about Dame Lillard?
I'm sorry, Dame Lillard, number 3. And then Trae.
Say, wait, so
Steph, Klay,
Lillard.
Okay. Game-winning 3, not off the dribble.
I'm going to throw a wild card out there.
Who's that?
Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi's hit some. Hey, Kevin wild. And I saw him hit one of the biggest threes.
Yeah, that's a wild card.
That's a wild card. I mean, hey, he hit a 3 to get to the final.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And he was injured in that game and in those series. Randle passes to Houdini. Back to Randle. Here's Houdini, defended by Beverley. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. High arcing shot, and it's Beverly missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Beverly. He's got 7. Outside, George. No good on the triple.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's a sweet pass, and Knox up there to do damage.
Clippers trail by 8. Kenny, you watched the NBA for so long. What are some things you find that make successful front offices in this league?
You can't be lazy. You got to get on the road.
Guys aren't lazy.
There's some guys there, I'm telling you. You can't be lazy. You got to be on that road. You have to understand. It's easy to see kids at Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky. But have you gone to Europe, or yourself as a general manager? Have you gone in the mid-major level and been at games when there's only 1,500 in the stands, but there's Paul George playing? Yeah. Like, have you found him? That's not lazy.
And the thing, he's calling lazy, honestly, is being complacent. And the other thing you got to be, quite frankly, you got to get lucky. You know, you got to get a Kawhi, and you got to get a Giannis, or you got to get a superstar caliber player that allows you to build around. Otherwise, man, it's going to be a challenge. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Harrell slams it in.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
The Knicks leading by 9. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Houdini passes to Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Payton in for Barrett. To the inside.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Zubac kicks to Shamet. Well, a lot of people think Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA right now. Kenny, what do you think?
It's hard to argue. He's in the heart of his prime. You know, he's dominant in both areas of the floor, offensively, defensively. And the one thing that he does is that he's not afraid of the big moment. The big moments have really, he's shined in over the last couple of years.
Greg, you and I saw that firsthand.
Oh, my, the guy's growth as a player and comfort level in those clutch moments really has been off the charts.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the shot is good.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
To the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Shamet. Williams looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through time,
There he goes!
you don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. It's rebounded by New York.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good from Moore. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Mann. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The shot's good from Houdini.
Well, you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Picked away. Here's Houdini. Morris with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And something from your era that is always talked about, Kenny, hand checking. How big a difference did hand checking make for defenders?
It made the game easier for defenders, without question. You know, I actually, our series with Greg is the reason there's no hand checking. Because Derek Harper,
There was so much.
he was so aggressive.
The
with the
best,
hand.
I always felt that was a guy. I mean, first of all, he was big and strong, and when he put that hand on you, felt good, didn't care. He liked that. He liked that.
You could feel it, right? That's what you're saying.
feel
You
it.
could feel
And
it.
he could literally guide you where he wanted you to go.
Without question.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Barrett and Knox in at the forward positions. Dennis Smith is out there with Houdini, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, Houdini in that last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Williams against Smith. Outside Williams. The shot that time, not on target. And New York will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. No good from Houdini.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Shot's good from Houdini.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Clippers trail by 3. Williams dishes to Leonard. So many combo guys in the backcourt now, Kenny, but there are still a few traditional style point guards left, and they're sure fun to watch.
Yeah, you still got Rondo. You still have Mike Conley.
Yep.
Obviously CP3. These are traditional point guards that think pass first. Still got LeBron. He's a traditional point guard. He passes first. So it's still fun to watch.
Beverly finds Leonard. From the top of the key. Rebounded by Houdini. New York leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And here is Los Angeles now. Williams with the ball. He's got 6. Harrell the pass to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Beverly against Barrett. Harrell. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Beverly for three. Rebound by Smith. Here's New York. They're on a 13-4 run. Barrett, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Williams. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters.
Oh!
No way.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the pass to Beverly. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Houdini. 33 points for him.
For the players, NBA contracts are guaranteed, but we also see performance incentives. I'm sure that's got to be a motivator, right, with those incentives in that contract.
If that motivates you to play, then something's wrong with you, an incentive.
Because you should love it.
Because the guaranteedness of being there and the wanting to win should motivate you more than anything else.
And honestly, like most guys, this sounds crazy, but they don't really know all the language in the contract. They just know it's got a G at the end of it. It's guaranteed. Because like you really don't think about that stuff, and you sure as heck don't think about it in the heat of the battle.
Now Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Houdini. Got a piece of it.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Houdini, defended by Beverly. Out to the right wing. Here's Knox. Robinson passes to Houdini. Here's Knox. He's got 6, 5 to shoot. Back to Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Portis, he's checked in for Smith. Now, here's George. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Payton's checked in. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Houdini. He has 35. To the paint. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Pass to Leonard. Over Barrett. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Beverly.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not. There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here.
A little
More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he can share it with us.
And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Houdini. Houdini's got 41. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Here's Leonard. The Knicks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Barrett the pass to Houdini. Stolen by Beverly. Right side George. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, it's nice to see Paul George make a read, be in the right position to collect that loose ball and do something with it.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Clippers trail by 6. Beverly the pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Here's Houdini. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great passing in the first half. How does that impact the offense when the ball...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. George, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Randall passes to Houdini.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Barrett against George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 7 points.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
On the wing, George. Barrett covering. George against Barrett. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from George.
He does a lot of work on the perimeter, but don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Beverly. 21 points in the game. Fires from deep. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Beverly's got 24.
He's selective, but it's huge when Beverly starts to find his stroke like this.
Houdini. Here's Randall. Here's Robinson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 8 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett the pass to Houdini. Back to Barrett. Here's Houdini. Good. He hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Clippers trail by 9. Bounce pass from Beverly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Harrell in there clashing with some aggressive defense, and he gets physical right back.
Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Frank Ntilikina comes in for R.J. Barrett. The Knicks leading by 7. Shamet with the steal. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the Clippers miss again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Knox. Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Shamet. Here's Mann. Great D that time from Gibson. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Leonard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Houdini. It's deflected. Here's Shamet.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Shamet. And the Knicks making a change here. Moore's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
New York leading by 9. Here's Houdini. And he's good on the 3 ball. Houdini's got 57 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Houdini. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
Williams, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams with the ball. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Houdini, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Good on both. The Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Williams. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Lobbed up there for Gibson and stolen by Williams. It's stolen, and they're pushing it up.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Leonard against Randall. Williams passes to Leonard. Now Shamet. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
Another steal. Here's Houdini. Drills it from outside. Houdini's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
A different look for New York. Portis comes in for Julius Randle, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Moore. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. Here's Houdini. Hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside Williams. The pass to Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payton passes to Ntilikina. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Shamet. No good from Houdini. Clippers trail by 11. And that one's good, Shamet.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Here's Houdini. And good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. George is checked in for the Clippers. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. He's perfect from the line this time. New York leading by 9. Here's Houdini. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 12.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Barrett against George. Zubats in the post. 12 points for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now Shamet. Inside, Leonard. Nice D from Houdini. New York shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And the call will go against Houdini. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Taj Gibson. And so he makes both from the line. The Knicks leading by 10. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. George passes to Zubats. Pass to George. From outside the arc, the offensive rebound. Excellent D that time from Robinson. To the middle. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Now, here's Shamet. Dishes it to Beverly. Barrett brings the double team. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least...
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. George against Barrett. That's good for George on the assist by Beverly.
Well, when Paul George has that kind of length and then has the high release point that he does, very few people are going to get to it to block a mid-range jumper like that.
And New York, looking at who they've got, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Houdini at the point. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. The dish now to Harold. Kicks it to George. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Beverly, the pass to Harold. He dishes it to George. And that one, good.
Well, on that kind of move, Paul George is such a great scorer. He can stay in control, even at full speed.
Here's Houdini, defended by Beverly. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Houdini passes to Knox. Here's Houdini. Good, another Miller from three.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Harrell missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And another one.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Now, here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Leonard trying to break free. And that one's good. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter. New York leading by 10. Here's Houdini. A second chance effort. Randall with the bucket.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Outside Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for New York. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The pressure from Barrett helped right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Here's Houdini.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Clippers trail by 16. Here's Leonard. Sinks that one from the post. Leonard's got 29 in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here's Beverly to the paint. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's the three. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The shot will not fall. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Passes it to Houdini. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Both free throws good from Houdini.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Takes a three, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers trail by 17. Williams with the ball. Pass to Harrell. He's looking for Leonard and finds him, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Now, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
And, yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Double team on Williams. And the wide open shot from Morris. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Houdini. Offensive rebound.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the pass to Leonard. Lets it go from 14. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Houdini.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Down low, here's Harrell, and Harrell shoots it in.
Well, Harrell gets up there and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
Here's Houdini. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 14. Outside, George over Barrett. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. George has got 12 points here in the second half. They double him with George to the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Randall really improved in his shooting range from 10 to 16 feet last year, and that just makes him so much more a complete offensive threat in any system he plays in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at Houdini, what a contribution.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Houdini.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Truly great players make their mark in the NBA Finals. And this is a game we will always remember as one of the biggest highlights of his career. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
And George kicks to Harrell. He feeds it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Here's Houdini. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Houdini. Both free throws good from Houdini. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 8 rebounds in this game. The three. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Houdini.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 14. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Houdini. No good on the quick three. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. They get it back. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
That's what Harrell does. He's in there mixing it up, and he goes right back up for a shot.
Feeds to Randall. Here's Knox to the left wing. Lobbed up there for Robinson. They double him with George. Robinson, that's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good off the back of the rim. And the Knicks with possession here. To the right side. Here's Houdini. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Williams. Sweet little floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Houdini. So no problem for New York as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, and